you guys. My name is Anshita Singh, and you are watching Creators Corner with Anshita. And in today's episode, we have with us influencer Nikita, who is also an actor, who is also a model, and has been influencing so many people out in Lucknow. Hi, Nikita. Welcome to Creators Corner with Anshita Singh. And it is a pleasure to have you on board with us today. So, to begin the episode, could you please tell us and the audience a little bit about yourself? What do you do and where did you start from and how has the journey been so far?
So I was just hi Anshita. First of all, happy New Year to you.
Happy
And
New Year.
while I was just going through your page, I was yesterday only. I was going through all the YouTube videos that has been posted, and I was like, I think I'm the odd one out. And to begin with my work experience, it has been like 5 to 6 years, maybe to be precise. I started with being a ramp model. I was not looking forward to being an influencer, but here I am. I think in today's world, everybody has, if they have an open profile, they are influencer themselves.
That's
Yeah, so I never wanted to become an influencer. I always wanted to become a RAM model, and that was also because I watched fashion movie and I walked and I saw Kangna Ranaut walking the ramp and taking the stage in a control. And since then, I started for the shows happening in Lucknow. But slowly and gradually, I also explored my acting skills. I worked in 2 web series in Lucknow. Apart from that, I started working as collaborations with brands. And nowadays, what I do with my influential, skills and everything, I utilize it in my other, fields as well. Because if you are an influencer, you have the power to influence in multiple of things, not only just related to fashion, lifestyle, or you can open the doors for each and every field.
correct. That's true. And also, when we talk about your journey, Nikita, like you mentioned, you've been into a lot of other things as well, not just influencing. So, how has the journey been so far? Was it a piece of cake or has it been challenging?
Nothing is free in this world. You have to nurture yourself. You have to polish yourself if you want to be in the zone. For example, like when I started with my career, I had nobody to guide, support, and a lot of things that I faced, people not helping me out. I used to feel like cornered, and but that gave me that confidence and that hope to to follow what others are doing and to train myself like that. If you don't have anything, you
Correct.
just follow the pathway of others. So that's what I did. I used to follow a lot of people, influential people who have been doing good work in the city, and I started copying them. Then after that, after a certain time, when I started getting work, I started to explore my own skills. I polished myself, I trained myself, I learned watching this work and everything. And after that, I inculcated my own skills, explored my
Right.
own skills. So in today's time also, I get a lot of messages from people who don't have any support and who don't have any person to follow. So I make sure that whatever I have learned in my phase and in during that my journey, I am able to at least give them support, at least in the initial phases. So it's
Correct.
you learn and you inspire and you spread the knowledge. That's what my key point is.
Absolutely. So, like you mentioned, you earlier when you were new in the industry, you would look at people and somehow be inspired and think that that's what you want to do as well. So that is what I wanted to ask you next. If we talk about one mentor or one person who has been a role model, just could you decided that okay, this is what I want to do as well. Who has that person been, and how has
I
their
can't,
journey impacted yours?
I can't, I don't want to, I have never idealized somebody like that in my life because I keep getting inspired with my own struggle, my work, my victories. So I think I am my own model and my idol for my journey. And I don't want to give that credit to anybody because I have legit worked hard and I'm not bragging about myself. It is just that key. I get inspired with my own struggle, my own achievements. And yeah, but there are a lot of people whose work really gets me to that, कि okay, this is something new, this is something really different, that I can try
Correct.
on, that, so
But
there's
it's
this
not
one person.
restricted to one person in
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah. So there's this one person whose work I've been constantly following, and I've been very appreciative towards her work and the kind of growth that she has, shown, and that is Arushi Tripathi, and she's a friend also, but I really. If even if you go through her profile, you'll see the kind of growth and the kind of work that she's doing in the city. I don't think anybody's, even halfway there. So I really like her work, and that is something that is really. Well, every time she experiments with her work, and she brings something very different on the table.
Right.
For me, the
Lovely.
different word is an adjective. If I'm saying different, that stands out.
Correct. Absolutely. And also, when we talk about content creation in specific, Nikita, how do you see the future of it? From the time that you started, or you've seen other people starting out till date, and also when we talk about, let's say, 5 years down the line, how do you think the concept is evolving, and what do you see the future as?
I think the mistake that I made was I was never sure what particular genre that I am opting or what particular field that I am working towards. I was like working in multiple fields. So I was not
Mhm.
able to get the, right output, right result. And that is what people are getting confused with these days. You don't have to be like everywhere. You have to pick and choose, and you have to also experiment that where your keen interest is lying. And in the
Correct.
future course of action, I will have one advice for people, like there are a lot of content creators that are, there are a lot of content creators who are coming in the market, and in the future it is all about the digital content. So you have to be very precise about your work, your projects, your the thing that you're bringing on the table. You have to filter that.
All right. So I think that's pretty insightful, and I'm sure it's going to help a lot of people. So thank you for that. And with this, we've come to the second segment of our show, which is called Asking the Expert. So,
Okay.
since you've been in the industry for, let's say, 4 or 5 years now, and you have the experience, you've also been involved in acting, modeling, and all of that. So, any three tips that you could give to the audience right now that you think is a must have to be a successful content creator or an influencer in today's times? What would that be? I'm going to give you the full screen, and the stage is yours.
The first thing that I is that I want to share and tell you people is that don't be afraid of taking the first step. However you are, whatever you are, just be out there, because that is the first step that people are really afraid of. How will I be taken by the people? How I have dark circles, I have scars, I have a fatty shape and everything. So you don't have to care about anything. If your content has the power, your content has the power, and it has the weightage, people are going to love you. So first thing is that you have to take that first step. You don't have to back out like, okay, how am I going to come out in the market or in the society? So don't care about that. Second thing is grab the opportunities. Don't in the initial phases, don't see ki where I have to be selective. Be selective, but also that is your nurturing phase. You don't have to lose out on the opportunities. Third is you have to be consistent. मतलब कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स के लिए सबसे बड़ी और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात है कि आपको इंगेज रहना है अपनी ऑडियंस के साथ. वो एंगेजमेंट अगर आपने लूज किया, यू गोइंग टू मिस आउट ऑन द होल फेस. सो दैट इज द थर्ड पॉइंट दैट आई वांट टू टेल.
Lovely. I think that's pretty much it. And I think anybody who understands this would do great in the industry. So thank you again for that. And with this, we've come to the last segment of our show, which is a rapid fire. So you know the drill. You know
I'm
how
really
rapid
scared
fire.
of rapid fire, man. I'm telling you.
No, it's all going to be related to your industry, and trust me, you'll do great because we know how good you are at what you do. So no worries. All right. So your favorite content creator, Nikita.
I'll talk about the Lucknow only. Arushi Tripathi. She's my favorite content creator.
Okay, superb. Favorite genre for content creation?
Me, in future, I would opt health and lifestyle,
Oh,
fitness and
nice. That's
lifestyle. Yeah.
interesting. Okay. One wardrobe staple for this winter season. Let's talk about women first.
Don't forget to wear your warmer.
All right. And for men?
I've been seeing a lot of men are experimenting with the trench coats, and it really looks good on them. So they should try more on that.
All right, boys. So it's a thumbs up. Trench coats are in, and it is approved by Nikita as well. All right. One favorite beauty brand or slash skincare brand of yours.
I have been a permanent user of Cetaphil. That has been told by my dermatologist. So Cetaphil is preferable for all skin types.
Your favorite makeup brand.
Makeup Studio.
All right. Uh, three products that you think are a must have in the winter season.
Good moisturizer, sunscreen, and I love mascaras. I put it on my eyebrows also, my lashes also. So that
Okay.
becomes eyes are the prominent feature of your skin, face. So
Right.
look good to your eyes.
All right. Your favorite Indian wear brand, if you had to name one.
I know when I was a teenager, I used to buy a lot of from Biba, and I also love the word Biba. So I love.
Sweet. All right. So, if not an influencer, you would have rather been
I would have been a farmer.
what?
Yeah.
That's
I
that's
but
very
I've
interesting.
thought about my future also. If I earn tons of money, I have like tons of money. I'm gonna open my farmhouse, the organic vegetables, fruits, and I'm gonna chill at my farmhouse, and I'm gonna sell my organic, you know, farm products.
Superb. So, on that happy note, I would like to thank you again for being with us on today's show, and I would also
Thank
like
you
to
so
wish you
much
all
for
the
having
luck.
me. I've done this like I think third time after a long time I'm doing this. So it was a fresh environment for me also. Thank you so much for having
Okay.
me.
All right. See you. Bye bye.
You. Thank you, Anshita.